So I know y'all remember this story. So y'all remember when 18-year-old Deja married her godfather, who was between the ages of, he was somewhere between 46 and 55. No one ever knew his real age. But they got dragged by social media because he was so much older than her, and everyone said that he was grooming her. They went on to have 3 kids together. Now keep in mind, Deja was telling social media, she made multiple videos saying, y'all need to mind y'all business. I don't care about what the public say and things like that. But let's fast forward to today. Deja has created a GoFundMe to get assistance with her children, her car, and a new home. A few people have donated to her, but this is what it say here. You can pause to read it. Deja is also, she has an OF, if y'all know what that means. And she's actually also moved on. She's covering her boyfriend's face, or whoever this guy is. She's covering his face in all of her pictures. But my thing is this. After the public warned her and told her she should not be with this old man, she did anyway. And now she's asking for the same public's help. What would you do? Would you help her? Would you support her? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
So, do y'all remember Deja? Right here above. Y'all don't remember Deja? Y'all don't remember Deja arguing on the internet with her mama? Because this man was her, well, is her godfather. And her mama used to sleep with this man. And people were warning Deja that he was grooming her. And she just got up here telling everybody to mind their business. And when the time came, they was going to let everybody know everything. They was going to tell their story when they was ready to tell their story. Well, it looks like little Miss Deja is in need for the internet support. But didn't want it when we was trying to give you the free walking ticket. We told you the man was grooming you. We told you to get up out of there. But no. You wanted to do it your way. You wanted to put them big girl panties on before it was time to put them on. Well, guess what, sweetie? Now the pennies fit. You're a big girl now. So put them same ones on that you was trying to wear 3 years ago when they was too big and figure it out. Yeah, that's what we gonna need you to do. Because we already told you that this was to come. You didn't want to listen. See, it always be girls who don't want to listen to the adults or listen to their mothers. Because your old mama tried to tell you. She tried to tell you. But no, we happy. We getting married. Y'all need to mind y'all business. Y'all need to stay out of the comment sections. Y'all can ask us whatever questions y'all want to ask us, but that don't mean we got to answer it. Well, you can ask for that 20K. That don't mean we got to send it. Deja, you better do like Peach said. That story that you said you was waiting to tell. Now is the time, Sister Soldier. Let us hear it. Go ahead. You already know, like Pete said, they're going to be in your comment section. They're going to be knucking and bucking, and that's going to get you paid. You ain't going to need us to give you no donation. Hell, I won't give you nothing anyway. But I'm going to go ahead on and watch this thing unfold, and I wish you the best. But you should learn your lesson. Take heed when people trying to give you advice that's good for you. Not everybody out here trying to help you. Not everybody out here trying to hurt you. Not everybody out here praying on your downfall. Okay? So good luck. But baby, you should have left that grown man where he was at and stayed in a child's place. Now that you grown, baby, it's time for you to get out there and figure it out on your own. Alright? Bye.
Well, this is one of the craziest stories I've seen in a while, because this is insane. This is textbook grooming. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say grooming on YouTube anymore, because I don't know, someone needs to make a list of the words that we can't say on the internet anymore. But this shit is insane. Me and my assistant was talking about this story. So anyways, I remember when this story broke on Facebook a couple years ago, and I think I shared it, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. First of all, we all know where that marriage was going to go. We always know that these type of marriages never work out. When a man that age marry a girl that young, I'm telling you, by the time her frontal lobe is developed, she's gone. She's like, oh my God, what the hell was I thinking? So this is what is happening right now. Now, first of all, a lot of people are coming for this girl, and please, let's not be too judgmental, because this is a child, a literal child we were talking about. I mean, granted, she's no longer a child anymore. She's 18, right? Well, she was 18. She's 21 now. So if you see me looking over there, I'm looking at my assistant. 2 years and 3 kids later, which means that he was with her in a romantic relationship with her even before she was 18. Like, he literally waited until she was 18 so that he can legally marry her. This is her godfather. Okay, first of all, you all saw the videos that we shared earlier, and people were basically explaining that it was her godfather and her mom's ex. So her mom was dating this guy at some point. Him and the young lady decided to get together. I'm not absolving the young lady of any responsibility, because at the end of the day, you're 18, you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to make decisions. It is what it is. I think that people shouldn't be allowed to vote until they're 25, but that's a whole different conversation. When I turned 18, I was excited. I was like, yes, I can vote, I can drink, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, technically you can, but you're still a literal child. You're still a child. Like you literally have no idea what the real world is like. And so many people warn this girl, like people warn her. And I remember people were saying, girl, don't do it. And she was going back and forth with everyone. She was like, oh, that's my man, I'm gonna stick beside him, you all are jealous, blah blah, yada yada. I remember all of that, and I'm like, yeah, she's not gonna realize it until it's too late. Now she has 3 kids and she's literally starting her life over from scratch. I do not know if this girl had a job. I do not know what her educational background is, because it looked like she didn't go to college. Like, right, she turned 18 and just went straight into a toxic marriage. So you are literally starting your life from nothing. Plus you burned so many bridges, you got so many people angry. I don't even think she has a relationship with her mother anymore, because I'm like, can't you just go stay with your mom? But then I remember that she ran off with her mother's man. I know, right?
See, I don't know, but I'm really blaming he wrong, yeah, but she had to get some blame too.
Obviously, yes, she has to get some blame too, but this man is so wrong. I saw a picture of this man holding this girl when she was a baby. Listen.
He wrong for that. he done get wrong for that.
This man,
big X and a red flag.
Exactly, huge red flag. This man needs to be in prison. What the hell is going on? Like, this man groomed this girl from a baby, because when I heard that he was her godfather, I'm like, oh yeah. Listen, I don't know what this man did, but young girls nowadays would allow a man to have an inappropriate relationship with them just so that they can have an iPhone.
Something, but like, what you was really thinking when you went with your mother man? And then make sure and right after each other, like, yeah. Them just apart.
Exactly.
She's 21.
So the marriage lasted about 2 years and 3 kids. Like, I don't know how she managed having 3 kids in 2 years. So I'm suspecting that she was pregnant when they got married. So yeah.
But it looks so pictures, you know.
This dirty, stinking Negro groomed this poor girl from a baby. And yes, he is ugly. Ooh, I'm gonna insert a video with him talking, and look at his mouth. His mouth look like it stinks. Like, you can tell, it's full of, like, okay, watch the video.
Evil and you got good. Evil is more in the world than good. So more evil is coming than good. But you got a lot of good people out there to listen to her mom motherfucking videotapes. Go back and listen to all 3 of them. All y'all dumb motherfuckers, go listen to all 3 of her mom video taping, and it'll show you that she said 3 different things about what happened 3 times. If that ain't convincing, y'all some dumb motherfucker, boy. Y'all really need to be brain checked, for real serious.
Okay, y'all saw his mouth? Y'all saw how nasty his mouth is? Like, can you imagine sleeping next to that and kissing that? Like, ew. That man is so gross. Like, this poor girl had to be mentally ill, because there is no way. There's no way in hell that this shit is normal. Anyways, obviously this is textbook abusive situation, because now she's on the internet begging for money, which is kind of, you know, like after she cussed everyone out, like, you know those TV shows like Dr. Phil, when they take their bad teenager on the show.
God say, all right, I'm coming back with you. Right, leave when I got 5 years ago, but karma coming back for you.
Yeah, I mean, better late than never. But you all know those TV shows that air in America, where they take their bad teenagers on the Dr. Phil show, and the teenagers is like, yeah, my mama can't tell me nothing because I do what I want, and I'm 14 years old, and I get tattoos, and I have 2 boyfriends, and I have a baby daddy. Like, that type of stuff, that's what is given. That's what it was given when she was going off on everyone on the internet. And now she's here begging the same people for money that she told to mind their business. But anyways, let's talk about the lesson in this situation, because obviously you all know how I be. I don't just come here and talk. Let's talk about the lessons. I think there are ways that she can get past this. Hopefully she learned from her mistakes. You know, after you beg for money, what next? Like, are you going to get a job? Like, how are you going to earn money? So this is my advice to this young lady. Get back on your TikTok, because I went to your TikTok account and the last time you posted anything on there was when you and that man were still together. You need to get on that TikTok account and talk about your story, because that is going to get a lot of views. Sorry, y'all, I'm still struggling with the flu. You'll be able to make some money to provide for you and your children. It's going to be hard, but you know, you have to put in the work, because you made your bed, you have to lie in it. Get back on social media, because people are interested in your story, and talk about the whole process, talk about the abuse, talk about the lesson that you've learned, talk about where you're going next. Like, please, if anyone knows this young lady, just reach out to her and give her this advice. She needs to get back on TikTok. She needs to start posting on that TikTok, because I went to her TikTok. It's still there. You need to get on there and start posting, okay? You need to get on your Zoom, honey. Here's a lesson that I have for you ladies based on the situation. And for the young ladies, please listen very carefully. Older women are not jealous of you. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't some older women that are jealous of young women. Yes, that happens. But usually when an older woman is trying to get involved with a bad situation, like they're trying to stop you, they're trying to warn you, they are not jealous of you. Older women are not jealous of you. Men always pit women against each other. And men will tell you that, oh, don't worry about her, she's jealous, she's ran through, nobody wants her. You know, that's the kind of things that older men told me when I was younger. So when I was your age, I'm looking at my assistant, when I was your age, I thought that I was going to be young forever. I thought that older women were sad. And I used to think that, oh my God, if I get old, no one's going to want me. I used to have these kind of thoughts in my head, because those are the type of thoughts that used to be fed to young women back in my day, and still to this day. So I used to have this fear of getting older. Now in my 40s, listen, I don't give a shit. I could care less. And I look back and I'm like, why the hell was I thinking like that? Because that's the kind of mindset that the patriarchy wants you to have as a woman. So, especially a young woman. So men will make you believe that older women are jealous of you because they live their life and they made their mistakes, and no man wants to love them, and they have all these kids, and yeah, that's the kind of thing that they will tell you. So please don't think that older women are jealous of you. As I got older and I look back at certain situations, I realized that those women were trying to protect me. And the reason why they're trying to protect you is because they've seen it before, okay? That the reason why men like that prey on younger women is because women their age can see through their bullshit. And one thing that I've always had was a good bullshit detector. Well, not always, because when I was 18, I was smart, but I wasn't that smart. Nobody is brilliant or super smart or have a lot of discernment or insight at 18. That's impossible. I've never seen it. But as you get older and you get wiser, you look back on those situations where women were trying to intervene or trying to stop something, and you thought that they were jealous and they didn't want you to be happy. That's not the case. They've seen it before because they have experience. They've lived through it. And they are only trying to protect you. So please let go of the mindset that older women are jealous of you. Please don't believe that, because yes, there may be some older women that are jealous of you, but most older women are not jealous of you. Okay, a lot of older women were telling this girl, don't do it, be careful, think about what you're doing, and she did not want to hear. She was out here doing the most. Another advice I have for young women is invest in yourself. Instead of getting into a relationship, take your time, because you have a lot of time. There is no rush. There is no need for you to be married at 18. This is 2024. This is not the 1800s where people die at 30 because maybe they got a mosquito bite or something. I don't know. Back in those days, medical science wasn't all that great. So yes, people used to die. A lot of women used to die in childbirth. So this is not the 1800s. This is 2024. This is the first time in history that women can not only support themselves, but women can have bank accounts. Women can sit in government. Women can have any job that they want. Women can do whatever they want. At 18, Focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, focus on the things that bring you joy. Learn new skills, because I promise you, you will not regret going and learning those new skills. By the time you're 30, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that I did this, and thank God I did this. Learn how to build a network, especially if you're coming from poverty. Go out there and get some hobbies, invest in your hobbies, be consistent with whatever you got going on, and you're going to see how your life is going to turn around, and you are going to cultivate a wonderful life for yourself that no one can ever take away from you. Well, of course, unless you allow it. As for older women, please don't push too much when you're dealing with a young person, because this is how I am. Okay, I would only deal with a young person if they are teachable. If I realize they are not teachable and they think they know everything, I'm just going to leave them. I'm not going to invest in them. I'm not going to invest any more of my energy, because some people need to learn the hard way. So if you realize that you're trying to help someone, a young girl, and you're getting a lot of resistance and a lot of pushback, just let it go. There's nothing you can do. Even if that girl is your daughter, there's nothing you can do, because once they set their mind on going out there and making those mistakes, you have to let them. That's how some people learn. Not everybody can take advice or constructive criticism. Some people just can't do it. As an older woman, talk to these younger women coming from a place of love and empathy. Because a lot of women, older women, they will talk to these younger girls, but it comes across as if you're bashing them or you're talking at them. You're not going to get through to people if you're coming across as judgmental. And I feel like a lot of us don't see how we come across, because I didn't come here to bash this girl, because I really feel bad for this girl. This is a 21-year-old girl with 3 kids and no support whatsoever. She's on the internet begging. I hope she puts this man in court to get some child support or something like that. I wish this young lady the best, like I really do. But yeah, when you talk to younger women, try to come from a place with empathy and love. If it still doesn't get through to them, you did your part. You did the best that you can do. Don't force anything. And with that, I think I'm just going to close it off here. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel. Come and join my Patreon. I recently launched a new series on my Patreon. It's my social climate networking series. So obviously, if you are on a hypergamous journey, I would recommend that you invest in this series, because it's going to help you level up and network your way to the top into the right circles, so that you can fulfill your dreams. Thanks for listening. Bye.